festivities coming to a close in Denver. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball. Next. The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Today, in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Colorado Rockies. They'll match up against the Mexican-born left-hander Jorge De La Rosa, as you see his numbers right there on your screen. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, center fielder, number 3.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep the tight strike zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of playing off of that pitch.
Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Elvis Andrus will be the batter. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep the top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that you set at the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Ian Desmond will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Well, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
We're just underway here in Denver. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Now here's the pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Once again, a 3-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. Colby Lewis gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Now the 2-0 is hit the other way down the line to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
In is Gerardo Parra. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Under it now is Beltre, and that's out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus...
And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Adrian Beltre will step in to lead things off for the Rangers, and he'll have protection in the form of Prince Fielder waiting in the on-deck circle. Now the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this, because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And did he hold up in time? A look down and No, he went around. It's strike 3.
And we'll take a look at the reaction here in show motion. And you can see him immediately go to first and say, oh, yeah, he went around. Sure enough, he got the answer he was hoping for.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Trying to tempt Fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now. Pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here now the 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the fly out, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
3-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Full count offering on its way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in central. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Carlos Gonzalez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Carlos.
First offering on the way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 3 is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Nolan Arenado will take his cuts now.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. DJ LeMahieu will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chu retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Rougned Odor will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Robinson Chirinos digs in at the plate.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Colby Lewis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Mark Reynolds will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 3 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Now here's the first pitch. Jorge De La Rosa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
1-1.
Ball 1. And the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to...
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Number 3 will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Well, just a whole bunch of nothing going on so far. No runs, no hits, no errors on either side. I think the scoreboard operator could pretty much take the day off.
Elvis Andrus will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Man, not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Fourth inning for the Rockies. The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Jose Reyes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Gerardo Parra will dig in. Popped out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And look out at third as that ball took a crazy hop right over his head.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Andrus. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Adrian Beltre will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Throw to first and plenty of time to get fielder for out number 2. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Carlos.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Nolan Arenado will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
1-1.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. DJ LeMahieu will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of...
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Rougned Odor will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now the pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Robinson Chirinos will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Colby Lewis back for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a ball lined towards center field, but this won't get past the glove of Reyes is short, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
First baseman, Mark.
First pitch to him. And he pops it up back behind second base. Odor is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth.
The catcher, number 4.
Nick Hundley will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Jorge De La Rosa will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Number 3 will stand in here to start 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Swing and a liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ian Desmond will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Still no score. Jose Reyes will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First pitch on the way. And that misses ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Gerardo Parra will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. The throw behind the runner at second. Smart to keep an eye on him. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Squares around, but he pops this one up.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for the starter, Colby Lewis. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just 1 out.
Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Brandon Barnes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Brandon Barnes.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And he is in to score as well. A big hit here late on, and it's broken our tie game and given him a 2-run lead. Nolan Arenado will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Get something started.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something. He's not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact. Put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Sam Dyson will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Mark Reynolds will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He's set, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
Come on, Rocky.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Let's go, Rocky.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Tags there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 3 and the Rangers nothing. Brandon Barnes will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adrian Beltre is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Prince Fielder comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
1-1 on the way. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. That one's in there. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Justin Ruggiano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from Denver right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sam Freeman is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 2.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he's retired, one away. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Justin Garnett will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Jose Reyes will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First offering on the way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2. And a drive out to deep right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. But they lead it 3-0. Justin Miller will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Robinson Chirinos will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll have himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Number two will step in now. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Elvis Andrus stand in as their last chance now. Jason Mott is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Here it comes now to Andrus. Elvis Andrus stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Blackman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You gotta like the work rate out there. 2 pitches, 1 out, 1 save, and 1 tight victory for the guys. Hard to do it much better than that.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Rockies were certainly buoyed here by the strong start turned in by this man, Jorge De La Rosa. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this. outing, no doubt. See the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 3-0. So long from Denver.
Final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.